those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Sarah Miller Cruz, and I am the English voice of Lumine in Genshin Impact, among other things. We are here to play the Fontaine Archon Quest, and this is Remy. Remy, say hi. Say hi. He's like, hello. I'm getting head scratches. Hello. I'm super excited to play more of the Fontaine story quest. It's gonna be super fun. What else is there to see? Yes. Hi, I'm Sarah, and we're playing Genshin Impact, or as some people might remember it, Genshin Impact. Who's to say? Who's to say what is right, what is wrong? Who's to say? We just finished the part of the story where we were like detectiving. I don't know if we have more detectiving to do. Hard to say. I don't know. I actually like don't really remember what comes next. And yeah. If you super chat $5 or more, Remy gets a treat. Remy gets a treat. And before we really get into it, I want to thank my mods, my wonderful mods. Thank you to Archie and Brandon and Crazy and Crisp and Diamond and Crammon and Xander. Thank you. And also, again, thank you to Xander for the wonderful time codes. Everybody say thank you, mods, in the chat. Oh, Remy, you keep hitting my mic. Is that loud? When he hits my mic, is that loud or not? I can't tell if it's annoying. So yes, that's it. Yay! This music is so peaceful. I don't know what else I was gonna say. Oh, I tweeted about this stream. I was like, hello everyone, let's play Fontaine. Send, tweet. Tweet. Okay. Let's get started, I guess, unless there's anything else anyone wants to say or do. Let me know. Mods, can you let me know how the sound is? How am I versus the sound? You let me know. Glenn, thank you for the super chat. Remy gets a treat. Remy gets a treat. Should I see if I can let... Yeah, I know on some of the videos there were like some sound issues. I don't know what to tell you. I am turned up all the way. I am like as loud as I can be, but I put a limiter on so it won't like peak. So yeah. Oh my gosh, Chris, thank you for becoming a member for 6 months. Thank you. Remy gets another treat. I think he's really only up here for the treats. So I heard someone by the name of Josija was sassing my sweet little Lumi. I heard someone was being a little sassy to my sweet baby angel Lumine. Is this true? Friends, is this true? Were you witness to the sassiness to Lumine? Friends, who was a witness to Joe's sassiness to our sweet baby angel, Lumine? Yeah, not in this family. Not in this family. Not in this home. Okay, first of all, sorry that Lumine has gone to every single region and had to be DoorDash. Also fix their government. Also help literally everyone. The world was in shambles, apparently. And then Lumine is here fixing everything, okay? And then some people are being a little sassy. A little sassy Sasserton. Nay, nay, nay. Oh, I see. Y'all are being like, well, he picked Lumine. Would you rather he have picked either? No, no. He should have picked Lumine, and he should put some respect on her name. He should respect and admire her. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, everyone. Joe is wonderful and very funny, and I heard that Joe is being sassy to everybody, so it's all fun and games. Right, Remy? It's all fun and games. Or is it? It's all jokes. It's all jokes. Tee hee hee. So funny. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Craven and Xander said it's all jokes. Like jokes. That's right, Joe. It's all silliness and jokes. But you know what, Joe? It's all fun and games until you need someone's help. I don't know why you would, but let's just say in the future. Let's say you're fighting someone, and maybe it would be helpful for them not to have a vision. It's all fun and games until then. And then what? And then what? And what if she's like, no, you know what? You were sassy. You were a sass monster. I'm gonna pass. Glenn? Glenn? Glenn, who are you siding with? Chat, who are you siding with? Lumine? You're not gonna side with Lumine? You be honest with yourself right now in your heart. Everybody? It's time to look inward. It's time to look at your heart. Who are you siding with? Okay? Who are you siding with? Lumine or not Lumine? And the only right choice is Lumine! No, you can't be on everyone's side. You can't be on everyone's side. You have to choose a side. You have to choose a side. And the side that you should be choosing. Who has been there with you from the beginning? Is it Lumine? Is it Lumine? It is. She's been with you from the start. So just think about that. The sassiness in question, I will tell you. Apparently, I wasn't there, but apparently, Lumine said, is this an answer from this world? And then, you know, maybe it's possible Joe responded with, I don't know, did you ask the world a question? And I just feel like, whoa. You know, whoa. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Joe's amazing. And Joe started streaming, so go check out Joe's Twitch. Mods, if you know the Twitch channel, please put it in the chat, and I will shout it out. I will shout it out. All right, you gotta go, like, lay down somewhere, okay? Good job. All right, let's go. Let's go over here. Let's get started on the Fontaine Quest. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's get started. All right, so where we ended, we were at the trial, and then we sort of left Liddy and Lynette in kind of an awkward situation because they were like, we'll be here if ever you need us, and Lumine was kind of like, you're a Fatui. So Lumine was like, okay. All right, but you're a Fatui, so can I trust you? That's where we left off. That's where we left off. So let's see what we're doing next. Here we go. Ooh. I don't remember what we were supposed to be doing now.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh yeah, Navia was like, let's get dinner to celebrate like our accomplishments, and we were like, we love dinner. Lumine and Paimon were like, absolutely yes. Oh, Navia was like, hey, let's partner and like solve more things, and Lumine was like, listen, I have a lot of other things I've got to do. I have to pass, but thanks for the offer. And then Navia was like, okay, like what about like a goodbye dinner? And then Lumine and Paimon were like, say no more. Say no more. We are in. We love food. We love dinner. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Nom, 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 nom. That's what they were like little like squirrels. They were like, dinner, we're there. And Navi was like, we could be partners. And Lumina and Paimon were like, and then she was like, dinner? And they were like, okay, now you're speaking our language. All right, let's go.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Ooh, everything looks so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
They do.
Why,
They
of
do.
course. Go ahead, try whatever you like.
Look
If
how
the
good
food's
that food
I'll
looks.
make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
It's certainly worth celebrating. It was a pleasure working with you.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
2 dishes!
To order even more food. Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
I have some bad feelings about who could be behind
In
it.
such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off. To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability, it's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist, to seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
We wanted to ask the Hydro Archon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do so.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
Yeah.
I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Sorry, I'm distracted because Remy started, like, digging on some pillows, and now he's just... just have to take a picture of this. Oh, he put his head down. He popped his head over a piece of furniture and was just, like, looking at me. But he moved, so I couldn't get a photo. Okay.
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance.
I feel like that's...
I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play.
Navi is like, hold Farina hostage.
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
It is.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed.
No,
Then
oh no.
wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers.
No.
Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all of your
Literally, Navia, why are we
questions.
holding
I'm
her
personally justified
hostage?
that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
What?
That might work, but that's not really the problem.
Navia, please.
The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Ah, valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
How can you overlook something like that?
All right, no more joking around. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
It's worth a try. Would someone with her personality really feel shame?
Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
I'd have to agree. My drink also tasted that way too.
Is that so? Huh. Well,
Oh.
In that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fonta here then.
Oh, no.
If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Thanks, Navia.
Stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia. Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
You could try walking, you know. You could try floating a little lower.
Can't you see Paimon's barely an inch off the ground?
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia! What are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Seems that was pretty tough for her. That was a pretty pricey meal, all thanks to Paimon.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your requests the highest priority. In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
See ya!
Bye, Navia! Yay! Act 2! Okay, so this is unrelated, but after last week's stream, I did cut 5 inches off of my hair. Can you tell? Look. Look how short my little ponytail is. Maybe it doesn't look any different to y'all. Okay. Okay, I want to open a couple of these. So let's open this on our way over. Okay. Fontaine is so pretty. Hello? Hello? Huh?
Scatter!
What? Oh my gosh, what is that? What is that? Ah. Yay. All right. This is what we did last time. We opened up all of this. Oh. Don't look at that though. We didn't open that up. Is there anything else we haven't opened up? No, that's it. Oh no, there is one, but it's in Inazuma. Okay. Alright, let's continue with the story.
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Vache.
Not again.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Yes, and it's clearer than it was during the day.
Oof. That's kinda spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache. Vache.
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
I can feel strong emotions. Things are getting a A little blurry.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kinda hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right? Hey, traveler! Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Huh? Where is this?
Vache, are you my dear Vache? No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Wait. Who am I?
This is gonna be sad.
I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
This is gonna be
My
sad.
memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
You were once human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
You lost your form.
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
No! Oh no! Okay. Light blue water. Could that have been... Could she be one of the girls who were dissolved?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting. I never knew how heavy it could be.
So you need me to find him?
No. Our reunion no longer has any meaning.
No,
There is
don't
no way
say
for us to
that!
create any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters.
No.
If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
I believe it will be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
That means Vache was a witness to the fact that you dissolved?
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
It seems that after the body is dissolved, some measure of the consciousness still remains.
I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Is that Paimon? Oh, right. I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, Tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Wake up! Come on, hurry! Navi is outnumbered!
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. Chlorand?
Chlorand!
Quick, now's our chance!
Chlorand is so cool!
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Okay, well that's a good
Mr.
point.
Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father!
Sorry, Demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Chlorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today,
Poor
Chlorand.
Lumine's in the back with a headache.
But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Chlorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, I just... She's...
What just happened? Who was that?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and there was that champion duelist named Chlorine who came out to save us too. We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, so you're a fighter now, Paimon. Thanks for the rescue, Navia.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
How did that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Wait, do you mean that... I thought it tasted strange as well, but I couldn't be sure.
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors, so how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Hello?
Yes. So, if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for
Hello?
you as we speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Otherwise, we would have been...
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. She said that she heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to Lynette, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro element.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The voice in the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Vache was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important. Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
If he's still alive, we should try searching for him.
Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
All right, partner. By we, you mean us too, right?
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Messing with us will cost them. This will prove to be their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
Aww.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Thanks, Silver. I appreciate it. Yay! Oh, good thing I unlocked this thing. Here we go.
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Melus.
Melus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Huh? Oh. Oh! What is this? Huh? Oh, this is exciting! Look! It's a secret base! Ah! Secret tunnel through the mountains. Secret tunnel underneath Fontaine. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Secret tunnel under Fontaine. Secret, 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 secret tunnel.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Thank you. Well, so much for my expectations.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No, I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
Have we heard anyone say that? Have we heard that yet? And she's like, the same one they call... I didn't know that. Is that information we had already? Oh, okay. She said it like we had heard it. I'm like, I didn't hear that. I haven't heard anything about Callus the Unfaithful. Okay.
3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena.
Huh?
3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
It does seem quite odd. Do you have any clues as to why?
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
Oh! Okay. Not gonna say anything. But I think I know why. Because I think I remember something from a cutscene that happens later. I think I know why he wouldn't want to go on trial. Okay, I guess we'll see.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
Thanks, Silver.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle.
Okay, I can't take Silver seriously after the last stream when everyone in the chat was like, oh, Silver! Now I can't take him seriously. It's all your fault! It's all your fault!
Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Coran.
Dun, dun,
Well,
dun!
Isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
Le gasp! That's my dramatic gasp. And since we're in Fontaine, it's even more appropriate. Le gasp! Dun, dun, dun! No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
You killed Papa!
Has always placed great emphasis on
Clarence!
the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield,
Sharks
she
Pikachu!
will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Cloran told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Then that indicates that he intended to die in that duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
No, it's all right. I understand how important this is to you.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's beat.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh?
What does that mean?
Navia? Where did the other two go?
What does that mean? What does that mean this place almost felt too safe? Talk to me, tell me more. Tell me more about that.
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
Hello?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Everyone needs to sleep.
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking.
Must
to
need
evidence
sleep.
now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanid you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you.
Wait. Is she saying that the only place in Fontaine that no one can, like, get to or threaten is, like, Neuvillette's, like, personal file room? Is that what they're saying? Like, his office is, like, the only place in Fontaine that everyone is just, like, equally scared of? Is that what Navia is saying? Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that what Navia is saying? Nuvelette's office is off limits. And no one is scared of anything else. Like, huh? You know, there's other places that I would consider pretty high up there in, like, places that you couldn't threaten. Everyone's being like, I wouldn't mess with Nuvelette. Oh, uninfiltratable. So he has some really good locks. He's got 2 locks on his door. And that means no one can break in. He's got not 1, but 2. 2 locks on his door. No one can infiltrate it. He's got 2-factor authentication. It's unbreakable. No one can get in. Not with that 2-factor authentication.
In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we? Aren't you coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
I like the comment. It is rumored that he also has a 3rd lock. Could he have more than 2? Oh no! He's got 1 regular lock and then 1 deadbolt. He's got a CAPTCHA. He's got he's got a CAPTCHA on his door that says, "Are you human? Verify that you're human." And everyone's like, "Ah! Ah!" If the whale is a little over the line, do I also have to click that box? Everyone's like, ah! Is there a bike in this box? I don't know, it's just the wheel. It's just barely over the line. Does that count? Oh, I love this. This is amazing. This is amazing. He's got 2 locks and 1 CAPTCHA. So funny. Which of these is not a car? It's like 2 cars and like 1 otter, and everyone's like, ah! Everyone in the room like, I don't know! No, it's which one of these is different? And it's like 2 pictures of Nuvelette and 1 of that otter that everyone says looks like Nuvelette. And everyone's like, these pictures are all the same! I don't know! All 3 are the same! None of them are different! He opens his office and it's just like a group of like would-be robbers just like sitting on the floor like weeping. They're like, ah! We couldn't get past the CAPTCHA! Ah, amazing. I love this. This is how it should be. Okay. Oh, we have to go all the way up. Available? What does that mean, available?
Chalet is right up ahead. Come on.
Someone in the chat said, we would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling 2 locks. That was funny. That was good. That was great.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters. Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Oh wow, Navia's...
Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep, Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
That's us.
We're here
just
today
really
to
good.
report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Ah, thanks so much.
So, I did see, I don't remember the artist. Actually, I should pull it up because I saw the cutest fan art of Lumine and Paimon, and they were drawn like Melusines, and it was so cute. And I was like, look, it's a Lumelusine. Get it, Lumine? Lumelusine? Let me find it. I wanna credit the artist. The artist is Adelie_cat. It's very cute. It's a very cute little, someone sent it to me, it was very cute. So yeah, it was very cute. That just made me think of that because we were talking to the Melusine. All right, let's go. Knock, knock, knock.
Please come in.
Whoa! Look at this room! Is this his office?
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vache. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Browse through the files.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
My name is Nouvelet, and I have 17 locks on my door. Look at those eyes. Look at his pupils.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years.
What?
There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Guess that's that. So, we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
It literally wasn't.
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem.
Oh, I missed whatever that was. Was that a moment?
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette?
This is awkward.
Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words.
Awkward.
You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's
Look at
just
his
like last
eyeliner.
time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Navia, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Is it raining?
Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Rain.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Your father's case. Was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with the rain? Yeah, And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
We should go while the idea is still fresh. You can go first. I'll join you later.
Great. Let's go then.
Oh, man. Oh, man. No, that's the wrong way. I wanted you to go up. Up. Zhongli!
Stabilize.
No! Ah! No! Zhongli, please! Why would you do this to me?
Crumble.
There we go.
Here we go.
Woohoo! Oh no! Oh no! It's not enough! It's not enough! I see. We have to go up there! Okay, just everyone just stay calm. Everyone stay calm. We're just gonna do a slight detour. What is that? Oh no. Oh no. Excuse me. I know you're supposed to cover your nose with your elbow, but I'm at my own house, so that's why. No! No! Ah! Ah! Oh no. Ah! Oh no. Okay, let's try again. We got this! Okay?
Brace yourselves.
Okay. Ah! 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 Okay, okay. 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 There we go! Yay! Now, where were we? Ah, yes. This music is so pretty.
no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
And if Fontaine is flooded, it could be useful as well. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Utility and beauty. I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all.
Poisson.
It's our main base.
Poisson.
Our home.
Look, I'm learning French. Poisson. There is a hydroculus somewhere here. Where are you, hydroculus? There you are. Ah! Oh. Why can't I go down? Why can't I dive down? There we go. I was hitting the wrong button, that's why. Yay! Woohoo! Now, how do I get out of the water? Oh, there we go. Ah! Oh, nope, that's wrong. Is there another hydroculus? Where are you? Where are you, my friend? Hello? Hello? Oh no, I'm inside of a tree. Hello? Oh, it's gotta be up there. Ah! There's something in my eye. Oh, there's another one! Where are you? Hydroculi! Ah! I have something in my eye. I found you! Now, what if I just... Should I go that way? Should I try and find this hydroculus? No. Oh, it's not in there. Okay. I shall focus then. I already got 2. That's pretty good.
Maloose, we're back.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
Brings you to Poisson.
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Maloose? On that night, it was raining?
It was raining!
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible.
It was raining! Maloose! Maloose! It was raining! Hello? If you haven't already, please check out me and Erica Harlicker's Kingdom Hearts series. There is a world we get to where I get to do a French accent. It hasn't happened yet because we just started uploading the Kingdom Hearts 2 videos, but check them out. They're pretty good, pretty entertaining, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. That's a little Shakira. If I do say so myself. Wow. The distraction is real. Oh, also I meant to tell y'all, but I forgot that we are taking a 2-week break after this stream. What? I'm gonna be visiting my family. I'm gonna be with my family, so we're taking a little break. A little pause. And then I will hopefully be back in October. Sorry to spring that on y'all. Just FYI. Just FYI. Just FYI. Just FYI. Just FYI. For your information. What's happening? Archie, what? Archie! Archie, I saw you in the chat. Hello, Archie. Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Emily! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Emily, you were at Colorado Springs? I'm so glad you're here! Hi, hi, hi! Hello, hello. I'm gonna be honest. Will I finish it today? With the level of attention I have been showing. Possibly not. Possibly not. Possibly not. Archie, I was just saying that because you said Sarah beloved and I wanted to know what your next part of the sentence was, but now I'm realizing that might have just been the whole sentence. Was that the whole sentence or was there more? Kremen's like, definitely not. Definitely not. I was like, maybe I won't finish it today. Kremen was like, let me set the record straight. You're not finishing today. Xander says, it's long. It's long. It's long, Sarah. Don't get ahead of yourself. Realism. Realism. Oh. Hi, Archie. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts playthrough. Go check it out. Go check it out. We haven't been singing, and I realized that last time we recorded, and I was like, hello, we need to be singing. So we might start, just like when we go over to the world, we haven't been, like, singing the songs. I'm like, hello, why haven't we been singing the songs? We might have done it, like, once for Hercules, maybe, but anyway. Chances of finishing today, 0.0000001%. Banana Cam, did you see my Portal 2 playthrough? Did you see my Portal 2 playthrough? Because if you did, was that not a really good voice of what's her name, the AI? Where it goes like yellow. You are an exemplary test subject. Blue. Gladys! That's Gladys! Blue, you have earned 0 science collaboration points. Orange! It's orange! Orange, you are an exemplary test subject. Blue, you have earned 0 science collaboration points. Yes, I did a Portal 2 playthrough, but not all the way, just like a little bit, like a short video with me and my twin brother Isaac! He was so good, I was not so good. I thought it was fun. I hope maybe if you see it, you'll also think it was fun. So I didn't film the first time we actually played it. I only filmed the second time we played, so I was actually like better. The first time I played, I couldn't get the like camera to like link up to where, so I was like walking backwards, and then Isaac had told me the first time I played, he was like, hey, like, don't worry, the water can't hurt you. So I kept jumping into the water and dying, and I was like, no! Yeah. Anyway, we will continue the story. Blue. No, Xander, you can get hi too. Hi, Xander. Hi, Kramen. Hi, Archie. I don't know what other mods are here. Mods! What other mods? If I didn't say your name, say hi in the chat so I can say hi to you. So I can say hi to you. Hi, Barbie. I saw the Barbie movie. I finally saw it. I cried twice. 3 times. I think I cried 3 times. And I saw it with Erica, who had already seen it, and Jenny, who had also already seen it. And during the, like, I won't spoil anything, but there's one part that a lot of people cry at. They were both kind of like waiting to see if I'd cry. But I had already cried twice before. And they were like, oh, Sarah. So yeah. I wish Zach had seen it with me. Zach's been so busy. Zach has been so busy. But yeah. Anyway. Okay. Listen. No, we have to keep going, but I'm gonna say this before we keep going. It turns out I don't own any pink in my closet. I wore purple, but I don't own any pink. So I had to wear purple instead. But I did sort of, I wore purple, and I feel like that counts. I know, I'm sorry. I know. Here's the problem, I'll explain. Here's the problem. My skin has a little bit of like a pink undertone, kind of naturally. Archie's an artist, so Archie can verify this, and Archie has seen me in person. My skin sort of has like a pinkish undertone, so I don't really wear pink because I feel like it makes me look like even more pink. So I don't tend to wear pink because I feel like it makes the like red undertones of my skin look like even more. Oh, Archie! But so yeah. But it's not that I don't like the color pink. I do. I just don't really have any of it. I don't own any. All right, let's keep going. Flashbacks to the color wheel debate. Listen. I've always been right about color. I've never been wrong. I've always been right about color and color theory and like color matching. I would say it's a skill set of mine, and I've always been right and I've never been wrong. And that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, thank you. Never been wrong, always been right. So, what's the color theory meme? Mods, tell me what the color theory meme is in the chat, because I don't know what that means. Do I understand how hard color theory is as an artist? Yeah, I do, because I have mastered it. I've mastered it. So I actually, like, I know because I mastered it. You know what I mean? That's all I can say about that. You know? I'm so good because I'm a professional. I am a professional color theorist. I am a professional, actually, like, on my resume, it says, like, Sarah Miller Cruz, like, color theory expert. You know, people actually come to me a lot to say, like, hey, we need some questions answered about color theory. And I'm like, yes, let's get theoretical. Let's talk about the color. You know what I mean? I'm like, sure. So it's kind of my profession. I'm kind of really good at it. Archie says, next time you commission me, I'm going to mess with your colors just for that. Or will they have been what I wanted them to be all along? Think about that. Think about that. Okay, here we go. It's actually funny because in my family, I am, like, notoriously, like, not the person. My sister is the artist. She, like, went to school for design, and she is now an interior designer. And so she is, like, she's the one we go to with, like, any questions about, like, color or, like, things looking good together. I am, like, notoriously not that person. In fact, I recently bought something off of Poshmark. It's, like, used clothes. And I sent a picture to Erica because I was like, this doesn't look good together. Like, I thought these things would look good together and they don't. And Erica was like, I don't know why you thought they would. Like, I don't know why you even tried that. And I was like, oh, no. Yes, I do. I have a twin brother. I have an older sister. I have an older stepbrother and an older stepsister. So, there's a lot of us. There's a lot of us. All right, let's keep going. All right. Could the mastermind be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Hello?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
Hello! That seems pretty important to overlook. So, they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved?
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father got into an argument with Jacques? But it's also possible that the third person was to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
Okay, I just had a horrible thought. What if somehow Melus or Silver know something? What if? That would be so bad! My heart would be broken! Okay, we're gonna keep going. But I feel concerned. Why is Melus saying not to go for the truth? Why is Melus saying that? I trust you, Melus. No, I don't know. I don't know who it is. So that is not a spoiler. I actually do not know. So, I'm like, I don't know. What if they're somehow involved? I don't know.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else,
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case.
Hello?
But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
Shock!
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live.
What?
And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety.
What?
5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina de Rosula about the details.
Who did he tell?
As long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Who else did he tell?
So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
Until today! Or yesterday.
I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss.
Hello?
To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where Synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The
We could
worst
probably
case
get in
would be
without
that we
being
leave
seen.
empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
Huh. That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Thank you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
What is this confrérie?
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards. Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Aw, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to me.
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
Mod, should I keep going? I feel like yes.
It is settled, then. Please excuse me, and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Oh.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
Yeah, what is with this child, staring her down? Let's not bother her for now.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you, and to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Wait, does that mean someone ordered Jacques to take out Callis?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callis had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your Papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons. Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Laurent should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city. I'll get myself together.
Oops. Sorry, Navia. I didn't know it would cut you off.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside. and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callus was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callus's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned, do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
It's very possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then, I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years
I
have
don't
passed.
think it's Florent.
But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today. No matter what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
I don't think it's Florent. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've caught news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callus did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
Yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and
Okay, I feel like this is a little heavy-handed.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret.
Okay, I don't know. I'm
So I
suspicious
can
of this
promise
person.
you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Makes sense.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia.
I'm
Jokes
suspicious of
aside,
Thierry.
I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation. I'll be staying in the city for a little
Florent,
while, so
I don't feel
just come
suspicious
find me
of.
if you need any support from the guards.
Thierry, a little. Oh, no.
Hello. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
Ah, Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabriere will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
I'm suspicious!
The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
No, it's 2 gunshots!
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Dun dun dun! Alright, mods. Should we keep going? Or is this a good place to stop? Okay, this is a good stopping point, says Xander and Kramen. Things are getting suspicious. Okay, y'all. I am suspicious of Marcel. Marcel is the one I'm suspicious of. I was a little suspicious of Thierry. But then Marcel said 1 gunshot and there were 2 gunshots! And he tried to be like, I don't remember because of my age. Come on, Marcel! You think you'd remember one of your closest friends' death. Not death, suspected criminal activities that ended in his death. You think you would know! Dun dun dun. Alright, well, this is where we're ending the Archon Quest today, and we will continue in a couple weeks when I'm back from visiting my family. There will be an Among Us stream. I won't have my streaming equipment with me, but if everyone really wants me to, maybe I will go live on TikTok or something, and I'll play on my Switch. So y'all won't be able to see what I'm seeing, but you'll be able to watch me play. Just a thought, maybe something y'all might be interested in. Let me know. We can chat in the. I have to make sure my Wi-Fi will be good enough, but if my Wi-Fi is good enough and y'all feel good about that, let me know. Oh my gosh, Glenn, thank you for the gifted memberships. Everybody say thank you, Glenn. All right, I'm gonna give Remy a treat for that. Thank you, Glenn. Everybody say thank you, thank you. So, yeah, depending on if my Wi-Fi is good enough, we'll see. I'm definitely gonna play in this Among Us stream, but in the September Among Us, but I won't have my equipment, so maybe I'll. Or can I go live to my... Can I go live on YouTube from my phone? I might have to talk to the mods about this. Again, it won't be like normal. You won't be able to see my screen because I won't have like any of my lights or my like Elgato stuff, like none of that. So, oh, Freedom Hero, thank you for the super chat. Remy gets a treat from you. Thank you, thank you. And Kramen, thank you for the gifted memberships. Everybody say thank you, Kramen. Thank you. Remy's getting a treat from you as well. Everybody say thank you, Crammon. Yeah, we'll discuss. I'm gonna discuss with the mods because I just don't know if it'll be fun to watch. Slash, I have no idea like what my like lighting situation will be. So I'm gonna talk to the mods. We will figure it out. But if not, I will at least play. I'll at least be playing Among Us. And then I will see y'all in October when I'm back. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Before we go, I do want to thank my mods. Thank you to Xander and Crammon and Diamond and Crisp and Crazy and Brandon and Archie. Thank you so much to my stream mods. I appreciate you so much. And thank you again to Xander for the time codes. Glenn says dark lighting would be a throwback. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. That would be funny. My last Among Us stream I did, I actually recorded my voice for it. So potentially you'll hear clips of me in Erica's edited video. I don't know. We will see. But yeah. Yeah. I guess we'll see. I'll talk to the mods. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. And join us in the Discord. And I will see you next time. All right, y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are. And I will see you later. Okay, bye. Ha ha ha. I hope you've enjoyed Fontaine so far. That's my French accent. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. This has been super fun. Thank you to everyone who watched today's streams. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to everyone who super chatted and gifted memberships. Thank you. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, but only if you feel like it. Okay, bye!